In London's West End Theatre District, the lights are still on, but its famous shows are not.
We got tickets for Book of Mormon, and then we were quite excited, and also we got it for cheaper than the actual price. But we had people standing outside giving out papers saying that it's no longer available now, I think indefinitely until the situation gets better.
The UK is among a growing list of countries that have limited public gatherings to contain the spread of COVID-19. Broadway productions in the US have also been closed indefinitely. And with concert venues shut, some musicians have turned to streaming performances online for donations via PayPal or Venmo.
You have to perform in a different way, and you have to assume that people somewhere on the other side of their screen and the other side of the camera that's filming me from a couple feet away are enjoying yourselves.
Hollywood has not been spared from the outbreak. Big stars like Tom Hanks and Idris Elba have been diagnosed with the infection. Major film productions have been halted or postponed, including 20th Century Studios' Avatar sequels, and movie releases have been moved to later in the year. Universal Pictures is taking a different approach, making its new films available for streaming at home for the benefit of people in lockdown.
And in 3, 2, 1, action.
Meanwhile, the $200 million live-action remake of Disney's Mulan was released this month. But its box office numbers will remain muted for now. That's mainly because cinemas remain closed in China, a market where the film was expected to do well.
I feel for everybody, but I know that when we do have the opportunity to show this film in China, it's going to be a great celebration, and I so look forward to the day when I can bring it home.
If lockdowns continue into the Northern Hemisphere's summer months, when major concerts and blockbuster movies had been scheduled, the entertainment industry's losses are expected to reach tens of billions of dollars. Paolo Montecillo, TRT World.
Well, for more, I'm joined by Guy Bisson in London. He's an entertainment industry analyst and the executive director of the data analytics firm Ampere Analysis. Welcome to Money Talks, Guy. Now, the coronavirus pandemic is uncharted territories for pretty much all of the governments and industries around the world. But I'm wondering, has the entertainment industry seen anything like this disruption to the sector?
I think it's fair to say no industry has seen anything like this in the past. It's completely uncharted territory, as you say, and it's having a massive impact across the entire value chain.
Now, in terms of that impact, can you describe to us what sort of people in the sector are being affected here?
Well, there are two aspects to this. There's the business aspect, so you've got cinemas closing, releases being delayed, television productions stopping, even daily soaps like EastEnders here in the UK halting production. You've got sports events cancelled, which is a big part of the entertainment industry, even the Olympics now in question. And that's going to have a massive knock-on effect on things like advertising revenue and pay TV income. On the other side, you've got the consumer stuck at home, often in lockdown, increasingly needing bandwidth and consuming streaming services and other content. So there's two sides to this coin.
There sure is. I want to ask you about streaming a little later, but can we look at how the entertainment industry has reacted to this? You mentioned the sporting world has moved quickly to shut down its games. The West End, Broadway are shutting shows. Cinemas are shutting down as well. Do you think they're reacting in a proportionate way here? Do you approve of how industry players have been responding to this outbreak?
I think it is absolutely proportionate to other measures being taken across society. They have little choice. What is unknown is what the long-term impact of this will have. Will this fundamentally change the way that people engage with entertainment? On top of that, you can't just stop releasing films, because then there's going to be a logjam further in the year when we get through this crisis. And then we've got the studios experimenting with release strategies direct to streaming services. What does that mean for the future of the theatrical business in 6 months, a year's time, when that whole engagement has changed.
Now, can I ask you finally about those streaming services? We know many competitors to Netflix have come online in recent months. Do you think they might be one of the few winners out of this, as you say, as millions of people around the world become homebound?
I think any home entertainment consumption is going to be a winner in terms of the volumes that people are consuming. What's interesting is we're right on the verge of the studios, the Hollywood studios, all launching direct-to-consumer services. So Disney Plus being a key example. And they've come into this bang on the right time for people being stuck at home, needing to be entertained and needing to consume big theatrical and studio content. So yes, if there is going to be a winner from this, it looks like the studio direct platforms will be one of those winners.
Okay, Guy Bisson in London, thank you so much for that analysis.